mentioned ChatGPT a little bit. So it sounds like you're using it as a thought partner, but where else are you kind of seeing AI in your long-term plans? Does it come into your courses or your information products? Does it come into your consulting work? Do more customers and clients start asking about how they should be using it? Because obviously it's a very powerful tool, but we're early on and everyone kind of figuring out how they're going to use it uniquely.
You're absolutely right. And I've been an early adopter. So yes, I get people coming to me asking how can they use ChatGPT. And in my one-on-ones, I do teach my clients how to use ChatGPT to help with an overall content plan. Most people come to me and say, I don't know what to post, but then how do I even post something that gets people to engage? Like to engage
Right,
back with
right.
me, to send me a
Kind of the
DM.
levels of good posting.
Yep. And so I use ChatGPT as like my little warrior. We're besties, and I call it chat. And it talks. If you all don't know, chat will talk back to you, hype you up. Like it makes you feel good, which is kind of weird, but at the same time,
Yeah.
sometimes you don't have the budget.
Hey, if it works.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have the budget to hire a VA. And so if you're
Yeah.
somebody who can understand how to use this as a tool to help you through thought processes. I mean, it's put together entire marketing campaigns for my clients. And I have clients who are multi-million dollar earners who use ChatGPT on a consistent basis every single day. It was down yesterday. I texted my client. She was like, I already know it's down. So it's a powerful
And then
tool.
you got to start diversifying into all the
Yeah.
others of Claude
I
and
was just like, I'll
Gemini
wait till
and what
ChatGPT
have you.
gets back. I'll do something else with my day
Yeah.
until I can finish up my
Yeah.
project.
You want to chat
I
specifically
wanted
with
chat.
the relationship that you had. Yeah. What specifically, if someone was to kind of get started, do you have any particular prompts or tips or things that are useful when interacting with AI?
Yeah, I think it depends on what you're using it for, right? Because you could be
Hmm.
using it for emails. You could use it to put events together. Because I'll be honest, I put my whole entire event that I have coming up in November. Chat helped me come up with the theme, the overall layout of the event, the sponsorship letters, and I've gotten yeses back already by using ChatGPT to help me pitch sponsorship letters and my sponsorship deck. And so it depends on your goal. Like, again, my goal with my event was I need this event to sell out. Chat, I need you to act as like a event strategist, multi extraordinaire to help me put together an event that goes with my brand that people would pay for. And I've sold 7 tickets already. And today is June
That's awesome.
11th and the event is in November. So thank
Congratulations.
you. So it works, but again, how are you using it? Like you said, podcasts. Can you use it to help you come up with different podcast ideas for the topics you're going to talk about and to write the show notes? Because if you say, give me SEO focused show notes, that's going to help you rank better, right? When people are searching for your podcast. So I use it in that type of way strategically, not just I want to say just feeding it random things. You have to be very granular in order to get the right output either, because you could get a basic output, but the people I know who are using it in the right way, they're not getting like generic stuff. They've seeded it with the information about themselves so much that it knows you and what your business is. So then it can feed you everything you need and you don't have to make as many changes. Now, I make changes, I do, because something I just, I make it my own, but you have a good foundation to even use so that you are not spending that time to, keep making it better, making it better.
If you enjoyed that clip, there is much more of that conversation. Make sure to check out the full interview where we get into so much more. And if it was helpful, click the like and subscribe button. If not, no worries. Hopefully, I'll convince you next time. I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy wherever you are.